Yo guys, what is going on? My name is Antwn and welcome back to another video of Figuring It Out. Today, we are going to be finally finishing this tower that we've worked way too long on. This is like the third, maybe even the fourth episode that I've been talking about working on this thing. I think it's only the third. I think it's only the third. I don't know. I've lost track at this point. But it's going to be done today. We're going to put the final roof on, and we also need to do some stuff on the inside. But if you guys missed last episode, you can see that this center area looks a lot different because in this last episode, we did work on the center area, put in all of these paths, and it looks very nice except for the giant ladder in the way. But besides that, if we head up top here, we can open this trap door and use our staircase that we have. And the first thing that we need to do is actually go and get oak wood because we need to finish this staircase. Now, how we're going to finish it is if we go all the way up to the top, you can notice that we can actually enter into the four houses that are outdenting from the top. So I don't know what we can actually put in here, but I want to open these up and put like stairs and just a way to actually get in here first, which is going to be really easy. But the other thing that I want to do in the cut is finish the staircase all the way up to the top, because we can do that. We can do that very easily. That is not going to be a problem at all. This also needs spruce wood, and I need to put the oak wood all the way down the corner. So I need to get an actual ridiculous amount of spruce wood. I will probably take Billy with me, but the staircase will go all the way up, and then once the staircase is done, then we can focus on the roof and everything else that I want to try and accomplish in this episode today. The scaffolding has finally been taken down, which makes this thing actually look good now. I just took that out, but while taking out the scaffolding, you can see I died. 43 levels gone down the drain. I was mining like this, shifting backwards, mining the block, and all of a sudden I hear a sss, and it was over. It was very over. I was up there, immediately died. The only thing that I lost is my bow, which doesn't really make any sense because I got everything back relatively easy, and I just couldn't find the bow. It's too long. The bow definitely already despawned at this point, but it just doesn't really make any sense to me. Everything else, not a problem at all, but the bow, I guess, just completely disappeared. But anyway, let me show you what's going on the inside here. If we head up top, you can see that also there are mobs in these walls. I need to do some lighting up in here in between episodes because it's very, very annoying. We're actually going to turn down music and sounds. Hostile creatures can go down to like 6 so we don't have to hear them. But you can see I put in the pillars on the sides, and I think it makes it look so much better, which is awesome. And then the windows are all on all sides. I have to actually fix the windows, it looks like. I thought I did that already. Obviously I did not. I mean, these ones are all good. Just a couple down there that need some fixing. But if we keep going up, you'll notice that, hey, we can actually go inside these now, which is really cool. We can see outside in these. I don't know if I'll put like a railing or something. I don't really think I need it. I think just me, I can handle myself, but we can get into every single one of these, which is really, really awesome and shows a unique perspective of the landscape. I think this is my favorite because the forest just looks really cool out there. And then if we head outside this one, we should actually see the sunset right now, which is cool. Yeah, this is gonna look really, really awesome when we have like our whole town built around this. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. So then once you check all of them out, there's windows that show inside all of them, and then once you get to the top, I just kind of did that little stair design on all the things because there wasn't a place for the fences anymore. But hey, we can go all the way up, and we are at the watchtower, and the thing you can see is that I put in oak pillars here for the roof. Now that's the only oak wood that we need. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this one needs to go 1 block higher, but that's fine. And then we're gonna start work on the roof now, and I might finish it, I might take a cut, we'll see, because it's not a hard roof to build. It's just very, very detailed, and I just got to make sure that I build everything correctly. But it looks cool up here. It really does. The lava obviously in the snapshot is outdated, or not outdated, but doesn't work correctly, but it looks nice up here. It does look really nice. And I need to get roofing. I need to clear out my inventory because it's a complete mess after I died. I need to sleep as well, and we need to put a roof on this thing, and I'm very excited to almost call this project completely done. Guys, I have absolutely phenomenal news to share with you. The tower is done. It's officially completely done, and we're going to take the best look we can at it, which is going to actually be up on top of this hill. And I'm very, very happy with the result. It's taken a long time. It has taken its time, but if we go right here and turn around, our tower is complete. It looks cool. I really like it. You can't get the angle that I really wanted to get here. I wanted to show off more of the flag because now we have an official wind direction for every single house. Everything will be flowing that way. I really like how this turned out. I think it looks great. I really like the addition of the tower on top. Skeleton, what are you doing still alive? Can I hit you, please? You're running away now. Thank you very much. But I am beyond happy with this. We're going to head inside because there's a couple other things that I do want to show you. Because there is just, it just looks so great. Because I don't think we actually showed the top off. So I'll show you what that looks like. So we'll climb up here. And while I'm climbing up here, I do want to talk a little bit about the series. I've come up with an idea that I think might engage you guys a little bit more. So I'm thinking this is episode 11, right? But I'm thinking every 10 episodes, starting from the whatever one after this, so 12, after you guys like this idea or not, I'm thinking of we're releasing the world, like giving the world away every 10 episodes so you guys can play along if you guys want to, and continuously give that out every 10 episodes. So if you guys would like to see that, definitely let me know. That's something that I'm thinking of. I'll just leave like a media fire in the down low. But this looks cool. This looks really cool. I like how this came out. I had exactly enough wood to bring the thing all the way up to the top, and the roof looks great. I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. I think if we stand over here, maybe we can get a better view of it. Yeah, that's a good view. We'll get an F5 too, and you can really see what kind of shape we went for. I went for like a bell kind of shape, and then obviously the flag on top. I'm actually really proud of how the flag turned out. Usually I stink at those type of builds, but I made it work here. I don't care about the spruce wood. I'm just gonna let it go to waste and jump up here because I don't need it. But we have finished this. So what is next up for this episode? So actually, we can actually use our watchtower to a good reason. I want to move the nether portal, and I want it to go over there. So I want to make a path that kind of curves around and swoops back in. So I want to have something here that'll go around the house. That way, I kind of want the path to hug the house a little bit so that we can probably place 2 houses right there and there eventually. And then it'll go up that little not mountainized section, that little flat part, and I'll probably mine it back a little bit as well, just a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy with it at the moment, just a basic kind of path outline. Maybe I won't even worry about that, to be honest. But over there is where I've been mining out my stone, and I know I'd say I kept that a secret, but I'm like, man, this is such a good spot for a nether portal. So I want to move it there, and then that way when you come out of the portal, you'll be able to get a nice view of the whole town. And I think it'll just work out really, really well. So that's the next thing we need to do. I got to get my shovel out, get ready to path blockify all of this, clean that up a little bit, mine some dirt, and make some progress at our area. Because, man, I'm so happy that this tower is now done. Like, it looks great and all, but it took so much time to do. And now with it being done, we'll have more time to work on the smaller things that make the town look great, like the paths, like the houses, and the little market things, and little, I don't even know, like just little things around, little details that'll just make it look so much more lively and really feel like a town. So I'm very excited to start work on that. So like I said, I'm going to get path in here and you guys will see the result. It's so nice to see that the tower is actually done. It looks so good. There's a weird thing going on with the wood over here. I don't know if you can see it on YouTube's video compression, but it looks kind of funny. But anyway, yeah, the tower looks absolutely great from over here. I'm very happy with how that came out. And you can see I've started the path to come down here, and I really like the shape of it actually. So there's enough space for a building over there. We can make some type of path that goes up this way, another building like right there, and this path is going to end up going this way. And you can see I've started digging out a decent chunk of where it's going to go. But the problem is I need to dig out way more mountain than what I thought for this path to actually work. So what I'm thinking is to just clear it out a little bit more, and then that way next episode we can actually like grind on this path and focus on making a really cool like overhang area. Maybe we go through like a little underground section, but it will get us up to this top area. And what I'm kind of thinking is just mining this away, right, and just putting the nether tunnel or the nether portal like 6 or 7 blocks in, I'd say, is probably a good depth for it. And then again in a future episode we can work around like the actual design of the cave, and that way, you know, you come out the cave, you have a nice pathway, and then maybe it swerves on here, and then you go down and it'll take you into the town area, and you're gonna have an absolutely great view from the town from up here, which I think is gonna look really, really cool. So that's why I don't want to rush into things. You guys know how I am with the series. I want to make it as perfect as possible. I want the series to go on for 100, 200 episodes. I want our town to be ever expanding and look as amazing as possible. So I'm not going to rush this project at all. What I am going to do though is I'm going to put the nether portal in there, maybe transform a little bit of this into grass. I think that would be a good idea with how much dirt I have in my inventory, and maybe smooth this out a bit more and get it ready for the next episode. So yeah, let's do a little bit more digging here, shall we? I am very happy with the progress we have made in this episode. You guys probably can't even tell much probably from the last clip, but we added this area here, which is just more grass, and then the stone into more stone, pretty much. Just a little bit of block variation here to make the smooth kind of mix in a little bit better. And then you can see we have implemented the portal. It's a little bit bigger just because it's going to be much easier for building if it's bigger, and we have more than enough space, I feel like, to get a nice cave opening here, as well as maybe a little bit of depth down below. And I'm even like thinking a little bit of like mining back here eventually and having like our own little cave section down there. But for right now, I'm not going to actually worry about that. I'm going to focus obviously on the main part of the portal, but that's not even going to be done in the next episode. The next episode is going to be focused on this path, which I cleared out a little bit more, but it's going to be a little tricky. You can see I've kind of mined out the sides over here. I don't want the walls to just be super flat. Like, I don't want them to be perfectly flat. I want it to like arch out a little bit, right? So that's kind of what I tried to do here, just make it fall back a little bit into the mountain. And then the path parts that are done are every single part with grass up to here. What my thought process is that I need at least 3 blocks at one point. So there's 3 there, there's 3 there, there's 3 there. I always need at least 3 blocks of space if I want to have like half slabs and not have the path look kind of weird or go up way too fast. So I think again here you can see there's 3, there's a 4, there's a 4. 4 might even be the better rule. And then back here we have 3, 3. We got a lot of 3s over here. So we're all fine up to this point. And this is where we're going to do stuff in the next episode, because this is going to be quite a doozy. I think we're going to do a lot of terraforming, kind of arch this over. I think it's going to look really cool. It's going to be something that I have never really tried before, but I'm interested to see how it's going to work. Kind of just make a big giant overhang of dirt and make it look good, right? That's the goal. Everything we want to do is make it look good. And man, isn't that a sight? I wish shaders worked in snapshots, because it would be absolutely great to get a shader screenshot of these things. But we're making progress. Look at that. The flag, the pole, everything. It looks so good. I'm so happy with how this has come out. And yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Figuring It Out. Tomorrow will be Pixelmon. Like always, you guys know the schedule at this point. Every other day Pixelmon, and then Figuring Out and Oracle in between. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out.